Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Real Economy Trucking. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this yacht. We've got a couple bonuses. We've got high value and fragile cargo. So it's going to be a little bit shorter trip, which is a good thing. But is going to be opening up another truck or another city for us on Osnabrück. Alright, so let's see what we've got. As we expected, a yacht right on the back. So nothing too surprising. Looks like we've got a pretty dull, I think we've had this truck before. It's like a Volvo, maybe? I don't know, we'll see when we see a little bit more. Yes, a Volvo. So I'm going to assume, there we go, that I need to go left. Alright, nobody else coming. It's nice and short, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Turn left.
I'm going to go left. Alright, make sure we're clear. We are. Alright, so we've got a repair shop that way. Oops, turn left.
Turn left.
Whoops, can't see the light. Oh, that's just a, never mind, that's just a yield light. Nothing more, so nobody is coming, partially because it's right after midnight, so it's pretty late. Alright, looks like we're going to go underneath, or at least drop down here a bit. What is our speed limit here? 80. Okay, so we can actually move along at a pretty nice pace. Although now it's 50. So let's be careful. We've got someone behind us. Hopefully they won't try to pass us. This is a pretty crazy... I would almost take a different view just to see what it looks like, but I'm worried I'll crash into the walls, so I'm gonna have to spare you the excitement. Alright, and are we then getting onto the interstate or not? Guess it doesn't matter yet, because we're going to be waiting. Just going green. So, a lot of Ober and Osna and all kinds of different names that are close but different. At least they're close in my mind. They might be entirely not close if you know German, but alright, well, it did not tell us to turn, so obviously I am not.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Alright.
Turn right.
To Arnhem, huh? Or Arnhem. Just the yellow, so can turn here. Just making sure I'm clear of that light. This is a very interesting entrance. It just kind of had me pretty confused. So hopefully, again, I won't get stuck on anything here. Alright, now I'm assuming I'm going to need to move over to the left.
Keep left.
Alright, and I am trying to move along. I apologize for the lack of chatting. I'm just trying to, again, get my bearings with my sim dashboard to see where my speed is. I finally found it, so I think I'm okay as far as my cruise control setting is what I was looking for. So, it was barely a 200-mile trip. We're already down to 165 kilometers.
Keep left.
So we'll go ahead and get this moving there, so that'll be great. Whoops. He's going pretty slow. I'm not sure why. I was just double checking my speed there to make sure. Ah, like digital signs. That's pretty interesting. But doesn't matter for trucks, I guess, because those were 120 and clearly we're still showing as 80. Please stay in that lane. Alright, Kremer, Dortmund, Nord. Little tiny trailer or generator or something that it's towing. I'm not sure what that is. But now that we've at least gotten onto the main high-speed road, we're able to move obviously quicker than we were before. But obviously this is a late night delivery here. And we'll certainly have more of that going on.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright. It's almost like we're circling around, but no Osnabrück is on the sign. We'll just have to see
Go
then.
straight on.
Alright, Osnabrück. Toward Amsterdam.
Keep right.
So we'll have to be careful because this looks like one of those very tight clover leaves. Now, I think this is a smaller configuration than what I've had before, so it might not be that challenging here. But you can definitely tell, I mean,
Keep
we've
left.
done quite a few deliveries here, and going in a way we've never gone before. There's just a much more complex road network than ETS2, which is partially what's been a lot of fun with it for me. So I do like the fact that there's just a lot going on. Definitely keeps you awake. Alright, Osnabrück is straight, so I'll move over one more because probably this lane's going to exit. But I think we're about halfway done with this run at this point. So not a very long delivery, but that's not what we've been expecting within this series. Just sometimes if we get a couple tiny ones, sometimes I squeeze 2 deliveries into one. So I'll have to look if that's what we're going to try to do again here. Because I think this one should be pretty quick. Now, that's assuming I'm going to keep moving at the pace I'm moving here, and I may not. So yeah, we're down to 70 kilometers now. Munster? And Schinde? I don't know. Gotta be careful if I move over like that, because then sometimes vehicles will merge over thinking I'm leaving the lane, and then I go back and I get hit. Looks like he's trying to enter. Primo Frio, which I think might be a refrigerated company. is what it sounds like. I'm simply going by Frio, but could be totally wrong. That is a loud
Keep
retarder.
right, and then exit right.
Alright, so we exit here. Is
Exit right.
Osnabrück, so that's good. That's what we would have
Turn right.
expected. So at least everything is working here with the directions. So yeah, whoever the modders are for ProMods clearly know how to get the GPS to function properly. If we could only get that figured out in ATS with the map mods there, that would be awesome. Alright, Lower Saxony. There's Osnabrück on the map, or mini-map, so... And I'm thinking we're
Keep
probably going to exit
then
right
exit
here.
right.
Yep, there you go. So... I don't know if that
Exit
Osnan means... Is this us? Oh, okay, the arrows were confusing
Go
me.
straight on.
So I just can't go south from here,
Keep right.
but I can cycle around this way. So we're going up 68, whatever that is. I'm assuming obviously it's the route, but yeah, these are always just slow. But helps us along. Lots of closed roads. Osnabrück.
Keep left.
Alright, and we see our delivery point on the map, so not very far. There we go, Osnabrück. Recruiting center, maybe? Oh, Volvo dealer, even better. So, 2 key discoveries together. It looks like we're going, I don't know the company name, Schou, S-C-H-O-U, I think it is.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Why are we doing this slow? Oh, goodness, now we get to wait again. Oh, I always love it. Love it, love it when it's doing AI fun like that, where we could be done and instead we're not, because yeah, we're 1 kilometer away. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully everybody can just go through instead of things turning right and slowing down.
Turn right.
Alright, great. At least we're through. Just being careful here. I think I have enough room to turn. There we go. Alright, so I think we have to go down to the end of the block, turn left, and then we'll be dropping it off right there. Just make sure nobody's coming down the street. I don't think we get to the lights, so...
Turn left.
Yep. So, Transinet. Oops, let me turn that on. Alright, well there I see where we've got to
This
go.
is where it ends.
Alright, so it looks like I'm in. Now again, it's just a matter of positioning in a way that I can appropriately park. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Might have to play around a bit, but maybe not. Again, it's a pretty quick cut. Yeah, we're hitting that truck. We don't want to be doing that. So let's get this taken care of. Then push away a bit. And then circle back that way. Now I'm thinking we're a little tighter than I would have liked, so let me do that. Kind of sloppy, but might get in here. Might not. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Got too excited, almost backed it into the dock. That would have been bad. Alright, let's see if that gives us anything. Alright, 392 experience. Still level 4. Alright, I'm going to take these tractors from Amsterdam and take them right over to Osnabrück. I think probably the same place we just took them from the last load to. But yeah, the difference is we're going to make about 20% more doing this than we will have made. Oh, that's an interesting, like we've got a little, I guess it's just a lowboy. I thought it was like a little almost like a pickup truck, but obviously it was not. I'm gonna have to turn left out of here.
Turn right.
This is gonna be, I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna have to go up on the sidewalk to do it. I think I'm still gonna be in bad shape here, but it worked out okay.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright. Just making sure nobody is there, because that would be not what we wanted. Alright, I'm going to turn left.
Turn left.
Already theoretically left Amsterdam, so I'm not familiar with this logo of who it is, but it's a brand we've not done before, so definitely gonna take a look. So that gives us our speed. Oh, can I go? I can. It's too far forward, so I didn't know. And Osnabrück is up on the sign there, so and that's pretty much just a, now again, we've got those cameras here, so I do want to be careful. So this is a little bit longer, but also a little bit more in the price per euro that we're getting per kilometer. So definitely a better outcome.
Keep left
overall.
And then continue straight on.
Alright.
Go straight on.
So and obviously we've gone through these spaces before. Now we've got a longer trailer here, so I'm going to want to be careful so that we've got new mail. Maybe we'll finally be able to get a loan and get a truck. Well, that would be an exciting way to start the next episode, wouldn't it? Guess we'll find out when we get back to the garage. Or get done with the load. We don't have a garage. That's part of our problem. I guess we kind of do in Dusseldorf. We have something, so that's where we'd be starting from, obviously. Alright, 213 kilometers to go. Wow, this truck's, talk about ones that have been well used. 725,000, almost 726,000 kilometers. We won't quite get to 726 by the time we get there, but wow. it's good to know. This helps me understand whatever truck I get, I should be able to have it for a while if I want it. But what I can do is I can buy one. If I don't like it, I can always hand it off to a worker later and get myself something else as I earn some more money. But we'll have to see how that all works out, given that we're making barely 100 euros every time we run here. So it might be best laid plans. So I definitely don't want to be too cavalier about what I select and then suddenly realize I can't do that because I can barely make the loan payments. But we'll see how everything looks with the mod and what it's going to offer us. Van Nude? Is that what it says? Van Nude, yes. Alright, well this is a way we've not gone before again. Always a good thing. Zwolle? Not sure if that's how they say it in Dutch. That's how it looks like you'd say it, but don't know. Alright, but we should be at like 2,900 euros, which it's not bad nor good. It's 2,900 euros. It's hard to make a value judgment on it given how little we're making, so. Alright. So I think we're going to have a border crossing for this. Because, well, we would have to, because I think Osnabrück is in Germany, and obviously Amsterdam is not. So we've come in, looks like the other way, where we came up north, and then swung around, and then headed west into Amsterdam. This is what it looks like on the mini-map. GPS there. So we are below 150 kilometers till our destination. Because, yeah, the one thing, so that's the operating hours. Just trying to see. That's our speed. 88 kilometers. Yeah, so this might be our trip meter here. That would be about right. So I guess it's also showing us, okay, so this brand, whatever it is, at least has that kind of information available to us. Doesn't look like we've got any real fancy instrument panels from a digital standpoint, but this one's actually not bad. I mean, we've got a good tachometer, we've got a good speedometer, we can see. Yeah, I think, if nothing else, what we're certainly learning is the European trucks are much more functional than they are comfortable, entertaining, whatever language we want to use to describe it. So that circles back around to Zwolle, it looks like. Okay, Osnabrück.
Go straight on.
96 kilometers. So this looks like we may actually be delivering on the far side, because if it's 96 kilometers, we have over 100 to go still. Almost 110 till our delivery point. Oh boy. Is he gonna speed up? Hey, bob heath bob. I don't know what that means. Thought it was a word I knew, Bob. But nope, I'm sure it means something else. Well, I'm sure it's not a name, I guess, because Bob doesn't mean anything. It means Bob. I guess it does have a, you can bob in the water, so you can, like, float and bounce around. Alright, well, there's the border crossing, as we knew. And I was going to say there was a D after Osnabrück on the mileage sign, which also obviously indicated Deutschland, I'm sure, to tell us it was in another country, if we needed to know that, or if we didn't know that. But I'm quite sure that folks here in Europe are very well aware of the geography, way more than obviously I am. So, alright, we can still go 80. We must be getting close. Some nice little yellow crops. I don't know if they're like canola or something like that. We grow a lot of different things in Europe than we grow in the US, so there may be crops that we don't even grow. Who knows? Alright, so 2 exits and then we keep going straight, it says. Whoops. But we're getting down to about 50 kilometers, so we are going to be close here. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, even though it says 96 or whatever, that might be just where the exit was off of this roadway. And then, obviously, that doesn't mean we can't get there, because it's not like ATS where there's a lot of... I don't know that I've actually seen any delivery points that are actually not in the city. And it's the same name of the company that we delivered the yacht to, so the likelihood is, given it's the same town, that we're probably headed right to the same delivery location that I had just come from in the previous job. It's interesting, it says OK on the wheel there. I suppose that is kind of a universal,
Keep right.
universally understood word, or initialism, I guess, is technically what it's really called. So we should be familiar now. Difference is we're at least seeing it
Keep right.
with some early morning daylight, 6 a.m. So yeah, obviously the only thing that takes away from some of the realism is the way we're operating now, is we're kind of teleporting across distance and immediately getting in a truck. You know, we were here and then suddenly we're in a truck in Amsterdam and headed right back here. It's not like we had to take a plane and spend a day or something doing that. So, whoa. Hi. Yeah, looks like it's exactly the same location. Flag is visible. It's right there. Wouldn't it be funny if it had us park basically the same way? What would be even funnier is if the yacht is still there that we just delivered, but I don't think the game does that. But I didn't exit. I didn't do anything. This isn't another session. Maybe. Who knows?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Looks like we have a little bit less of a line, because this is about where we were at after the... Ah, that's a Hungarian company, huh? Nagyapati Trans, Hungary, Kegskemet. Alright.
Turn right.
Ooh. Got that slowing down that I was worried about, but make sure we clear the light. So it looks like there's a canal or some sort of waterway there. Got like looks like a barge with some shipping containers on it. Excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup there.
Turn left.
No, we're on the other side, and the spot we left the yacht is empty.
Your
So
route guidance is now finished.
perhaps they Let's see, can I go that way? Yeah. Alright. So, maybe someone came and picked it up and moved it already. We can go with that story. And even if there was something in the space, maybe someone came, picked it up, moved it, and someone else dropped something else off. Clearly this is a busy location, because obviously we ourselves have had, you know, two subsequent deliveries here, so. Alright, this should then allow us to, oh, these turn, so I didn't need to do that at all. This is actually going to make it way worse. I'm like lined up totally in the wrong dock, but let me, oops. Hitting the wrong things. Alright, let me just make sure, because yeah, I'm like, I think I have space to pull up here, and I do. So I can actually go out the gate if I want. Alright, so we're going to want to go this way, but we don't have to go very sharply because the wheels turn, so it's in essence like four-way steering or something is what I would call it. I don't know if that's what it's really referred to in Europe, but wow, yeah, that like almost slides over. That is interesting. I don't know that I'm quite getting that behavior. I mean, I see what it's doing, but 'cause it's not like it's turning, it's literally like flowing over in that direction, which is why it's like a very, very quick change. Alright, there we go. Gonna be at level 5. We may be. That might be why we got the note from the bank. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Alright, so let us see what we've been told. They're just telling us if we have equipment, they're looking for drivers. So Felixstowe, we delivered for them. Up to 600 euros a job. That would be nice. But I don't have my own truck. I'm trying to get my own truck, but not yet. Oh well, false alarm. So anyway, we've gotten 2 more loads done. Making some progress. Next time, unless we really don't have a lot of good things going on in the market, we should be over 3,000 euros, barring any penalties or fines or anything. I will see you next time.